is an average kid that no one understands. Mom and Dad and Vicky always giving him commands. Doom and gloom up in his room is broken instantly. About his magic little face, the grand is everywhere. Cause in reality they are his odd parents, fairly odd parents. Odd parents, fairly odd parents. Obtuse, rubber goose, green moose, squalid goose, shiny snake, birthday cake, lunch, fries, chocolate cake. Odd parents, fairly odd parents. It flips your lid when you are a kid with fairly odd parents. Come on! Flips your lid when you are a kid with fairly odd parents. Yeah! It flips your lid when you are a kid with fairly odd parents. Woo!
Yo, my dudes! What's up? Hold up, first, before we can actually get into this, we gotta turn down the background music like crazy. Alright! So, what's up? Alright, we haven't streamed in about a week, and honestly, it's a little bit wild that we're coming back with something completely off the wall. This stream is probably the most different stream I think that I've ever done. But with that being said, welcome everybody to the next live stream here on the channel. Now, tonight's live stream, like I said, is going to be absolutely completely different than ever before. And actually, with that being said, I totally forgot. We gotta have our cute little logo animation going on because, like, come on. That's what we do at these live streams. I have the Stream Deck button. I might as well, make use out of it. There it is right there. You kind of can't see it that much because of the gameplay, because of the chat and all of that fun shit. But tonight, my dudes, we're going to be basically debating in the chat over a ton of different TV shows. This is going to be completely different than anything else that I've ever done. And then also along with that, we can talk about the Kentucky trip that I just went on. In case you guys don't know, I went down to Kentucky to watch Keyshawn's drumline competition. I met up with Asteroid. I met up with Skylar. You guys already know. Obviously, the background's a little bit different. While I was in Kentucky, my parents redid my room. They added a whole bunch of acoustic sound foam, so that way my parents can sleep at night when I'm screaming. And honestly, this is the first thing I've ever recorded. This is the first thing I've ever live streamed or anything with all of the brand new soundproof foam up in the room. Like, you have all of this, and honestly, like, just from yelling and screaming like I normally do in these live streams, it just feels different. There's no echo coming off the walls. This is absolutely a little bit ridiculous, and it's really, really noticeable when I clap too. Like, there's just no more echo. It's a little bit wild, to be honest. There's, like, just a different feeling. But with that being said, guys, give me your opinions on all of this. You think it looks kind of cool? You think, I don't know. Give me your opinions. Give me your opinions. Now, with that being said, everybody, yeah, I actually did get a haircut. I see a ton of people who are like, nice haircut, Ryan. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about it. I got this haircut last week, before I went to Kentucky. But honestly, I'm not sure how I necessarily feel about it. I might like the old one better, but this might be a little bit too short yet. It looked worse last week than it did this week, in my opinion. But with that being said, get a whole bunch of hype up in the chat. My boy Asteroid's here. He just goes, Avatar is better. I mean, I can't disagree on that one, but we'll get to that part in a second. We'll get to that part in a second, my guy. Tonight is going to be a completely different live stream than anything we've ever done. We also have 47 viewers, which is absolutely ridiculous. So guys, get a whole bunch of hype up in the chat. Get a whole bunch of excitement up the chat. Type 1 in the chat if you are hyped for just this, whatever this live stream is, yo, we're starting the live stream off strong with a nice and powerful $1 donation. My guys, never mind a $5 donation.
However, you start right as I am leaving work, which is unfortunate, but here now to support. Keep on keeping on.
Oh, my dude, thank you so much. All right, so first things first, we got a $1 donation from Expert Dumbass, aka Yef. SpongeBob is better in my opinion. Also, I need you to open a merch store with the shirts you wore to Keyshawn's competition. All right. Let me explain that whole situation. So basically, when me, Jackie, Danny, Asteroid, and Skylar, and Tony were in Kentucky, we all went to go support Keyshawn's drumline competition, right? We all went to support this man right here and all of his drumming capabilities, which, by the way, we got some fucking dope-ass pictures. We checked out a DSLR camera from the yearbook in order to get these pictures. So, very soon I'm going to swap out this Keyshawn picture with one from the competition with his uniform on and everything like that, or costume. He hates it when we call it a costume, but it's a costume. But with that being said, my dudes, hold up. I do want to show off, if I can, just that. It's really freaking cool. So hold up. I need to... I know there's a way. Give me half a second and I can figure it out. Bwop. Alright, so here we go. This is Skylar's Twitter. But here's the best pictures that I think we took. Here's my boy Keyshawn. That is his uniform from the competition. Look how fucking badass this man looks. Get a whole bunch of fucking Keyshawn hype up in the chat. We're definitely going to talk more about the Kentucky trip today as well. But, like, honestly, like, this weekend was the fucking best weekend of my life. And then... here we go. This is what Yef is talking about. You see, we all got custom... Here, actually, I could swap on over to this screen right here. We all got custom-made Keyshawn t-shirts, and we all have different pictures on them. I got McCree approves, and then Skylar got McCree disapproves, so it was really cute. We were matching. Then Frank, or Asteroid. I try my best to call him Asteroid on camera so that everybody knows who I'm talking about, but I call him Frank off camera. But Asteroid got Boy I'm... Actually, you know what? I can show off. So that was my shirt design. I got McCree approves. Skylar got McCree disapproves. So it was really cute because we were matching. And then Asteroid got Boy I'm Set. Tony got Angry Keyshawn. Jackie got Sexy Keyshawn. And then I actually don't have a button made for this one, but Danny got Thick Keyshawn, which is that's the newest picture that was taken like a few days ago. But yeah, and actually that's a pretty good segue as well. Yef is up in the chat with the brand new sponsor emoticons. This man figured it out. Yes. If you're a sponsor of the channel, you can get some brand new custom emoticons. They just got finished. We have the brand new emoticons. We have the ham and cheese emoticon. And we also have, it's fine, I'm a Pokemon Master emoticon. So if anybody is a sponsor of the channel or would like to sponsor, you should check out those... You should check out those emoticons if you want to be able to use them throughout the chat. There's my boy Asteroid showing off the brand new emoticons. It's 3 in Pokemon Master. My favorite just might have to be the new Keyshawn one, though. Like, come on, the ham and cheese emoticon that looks so freaking adorable. It was drawn so well, and the colors on them is so good. And just, Keyshawn looks fucking adorable. Ah! It's so freaking good. So get a whole bunch of hype up in the chat for the brand new sponsor emoticons, and get a whole bunch of hype up in the chat for basically all that. Where can we buy those shirts? Hey, I just want to throw out there, these shirts are custom made by Jackie. These shirts were custom made by Jackie. Yeah, I found the pictures, or I guess they're in my little Keyshawn stash that I have. But Jackie ironed on all of the pictures of Keyshawn. And then she took spray paint, put them on glitter. On the back of the shirts, it actually says MCP, because in case you guys don't know, the drumline that Keyshawn's on is called Motor City Percussion, because it's from Detroit. It says MCP, and then everybody got a different title. So I'm an MCP slut. Skylar's an MCP hoe. I think Asteroid also got MCP hoe. Oh, man, what were all of them? Jackie says MCP tenor chick because Jackie and Keyshawn, yeah. I'm not sure what Tony or Danny got, though, off the top of my head. So, yeah. And then they also have our last names on the back of them. It's adorable. It's fucking adorable. Maybe later on in the live stream I could show them off because they're just They're so well made, and they're freaking dope shirts. And when I'm in Nashville this weekend, because you guys don't know, I'll be heading down to Nashville this weekend. I'll be going to MTAC, which is an anime and gaming convention. So if you guys want to meet me, meet Asteroid and Skylar, Decatur's going to be there. United Gamer, aka Dylan's going to be there. It's going to be a ton of fun. We're going to be doing a live filming of the Losers Challenge for the Fire Red Leaf Green Versus. So if you want to be a part of that video, I mean, that'd be fucking cool as hell. Yeah. MTAC. That's gonna be a fun time. But while we're in MTAC, me and Asteroid are definitely gonna be wearing those matching Keyshawn shirts. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, the matching Keyshawn shirts. Try to tell me this is not the fucking dopest thing ever. And also, me and Skylar look adorable. She's great. She's a fantastic person and is pretty. So with that being said, that was basically everything to be taken away from the Kentucky trip, at least sort of. There's still a lot more to talk about, which I'm sure we'll probably get there eventually. But I want to get into the main point of this live stream, which is going to be the debates. Now, how is this going to work, you're probably asking? We have almost 70 viewers, so I'm sure a lot of you guys are hyped as hell for this live stream, because trust me, it's going to have a lot of viewer interaction in tonight's live stream. This is something completely different than I've ever streamed in the past, so get excited. Wait, what about my donation, Crimson? You're right. I'm so sorry. I almost forgot about it. I'm very bad at streaming, and eventually I'm going to get better, but I probably won't. But Crimson Creamer donated $5, and this man said, this is going to be a weird one. However, you start right as I am leaving for work, which is unfortunate. But here now to support you. Keep on keeping on. Crimson Creamer, thank you so much for your $5 donation. I'm sorry that we're starting up right as you're leaving for work. That was not the intent of this live stream, obviously, because I don't know your work schedule. But I did want to start up this live stream a little bit earlier, because the last, like, week of live streaming, we've been starting at fucking 11:30, which is not okay at all. So I really wanted to get this one started a little bit earlier. Me and Asteroid actually do need to record co-op tonight, but it's probably not going to happen. And then we're not going to get an episode up on Wednesday, because we're trying to get on a schedule, but it's not going to end up fucking happening. But with that being said, my dudes, it's time to hop right into this. So my dudes, this right here, this is the point of tonight's live stream. We're gonna be debating against Avatar versus Cartoon Network. All right, this is how we're gonna be starting off the live stream, okay? Because I also have Disney versus Pixar ready to go as well. So, in case you guys don't know, over on Twitter, there's this whole trending thing going on called #DisneyBracket, and we're going to be bringing that trend over to YouTube a little bit. We're going to be live streaming ourselves. We're going to be debating which show is better, and we're going to figure out once and for all what's the best Nickelodeon / Cartoon Network show, and what's the best Disney / Pixar movie. So, this is going to be an exciting live stream, I think. Type 1 up in the chat if you're excited. Now, with that being said, my dudes, this live stream is going to take a lot of viewer interaction. I want you guys to vote on your favorite show. I want you guys to give me reasons why your show is the better show. And we're going to be putting these shows one head-to-head against each other. Let's fucking go, my dudes. So first things first, we have... over here, we're going to be starting off with the Cartoon Network versus Nickelodeon one. I'm personally a lot more of a Nickelodeon kid than a Cartoon Network kid. With that being said, don't think I haven't watched a good amount of Cartoon Network growing up. But Nickelodeon is definitely the show, or the network that I just related to it a lot more, essentially. So,
fuck you, Ryan.
Yo, Yef just donated $1. Let's read what this man has to say. Yef just goes, you and Asteroid should wear shirts with one half Keyshawn's face and one half of the other. SKYY015, SKYY015, SKYY015. Follow her on Twitter. Guys, how hype would it be if Skylar hit 1,000 followers, the 1K by May goal, while I was in town this weekend? I would love that so freaking much. But so in case you guys don't know, Skylar, aka my girlfriend, she's fucking adorable. She's probably asleep right now because it's past her bedtime. She has a sleep schedule, motherfucking grandma. She We're trying to get her to 1,000 followers on Twitter before May, because in case you guys don't know, she don't want no followers, but I don't give a fuck. I want her to have all the fucking followers. So everybody better go follow Skylar on Twitter, SKYY015. Everybody put it all up in the chat. My dudes, I'm really, really excited for tonight's live stream. Can you tell? Can you tell? Because honestly, it's been a long ass time since we've streamed. It's been a week. And I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but just I miss streaming a little bit. I miss streaming a little bit. I miss talking to you guys and all of that. And yeah. This weekend though, oh boy, I've got a lot to talk about this weekend. So we're gonna just hop right into this shit. So first things first, my dudes. Okay. Now I want you to keep in mind, this bracket that we're about to work on is not my bracket. This is not my bracket. This is going to be our bracket. We're going to be creating this bracket together as a live stream, and then after we create this bracket, we're going to be comparing your decisions versus my decisions as for what the best Nickelodeon versus Cartoon Network show is. Now, I'm a lot more of a Nickelodeon kid than a Cartoon Network kid. If there were any Cartoon Network shows that I actually related to the most, wanted to watch the most, it would have to be the Total Drama series or the 16 series. But with that being said, none of those are on here. So, I have a lot more of a bias towards Nickelodeon. But that's just me. I don't want any of my opinions to be persuaded onto your guys' opinions. And because of that, I'm not going to be giving my opinions on what you guys think until after I show off my brackets. So we're going to be starting off the debate. First things first. Fairly Odd Parents versus Danny Phantom. I want all of you guys to start voting all up in the comments section. Which one is better? Fairly Odd Parents or Danny Phantom? Go for it right now, my dudes. Now, these are both the Butch Hartman series, and I decided to put them head-to-head against each other because fucking Butch Hartman, all right? He's a huge-ass influencer when it comes to Nickelodeon series. Like, okay, if SpongeBob is your Mickey Mouse, Timmy Turner is your Donald Duck, essentially. He's not right there. Wow, that's a lot of damage, my dudes. Oh, my dudes, that's a lot of damage. All right. I don't know necessarily how. There's definitely a lot more Danny Phantom going on in the chat, I think. I definitely have to say there's a lot more Danny Phantom, but honestly, though, the Fairly Odd Parents fans, they're not anything to fuck with, all right? Danny Phantom, I think, is actually going pretty strong, but Fairly Odd Parents, though, I think Danny Phantom's gonna have to take the cake for that one. So you guys already know, he's Phantom. So yeah, that's basically how this live stream is going to be working. I'm going to be showing off who's going up against who, and then we're going to just start voting. So with that being said, my dudes, let's hop over to Photoshop, because that's what we're basically going to be using. That's basically what we're going to be using to work with this bracket tonight, and we can throw the Danny Phantom logo right on there, and you guys can see just how bad I really am in Photoshop. Tonight is going to be the live stream where I'm a little bit exposed. So, bwop! We have Danny Phantom winning round one for this massive Nickelodeon versus Cartoon Network debate. You guys like this idea? Yeah, I see a lot of Rick and Morty's up in the comment section because this is a remix of the Rick and Morty theme, which is absolutely hilarious. OMG, Code Lyoko was so good. Look, man, Code Lyoko was so good. I'm not even going to sit here and try to deny Code Lyoko is the fucking shit. I fucking loved that show, along with My Neighbor's a Teenage Robot. That was a really good one. Or Life of a Teenage Robot. Did I say My Neighbor's? I had a long day, my dudes. I had a long day. But Life of a Teenage Robot, I freaking loved it. 70 watching, that's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage! Oh my gosh, boy, I'm set. But yeah, I would say as far as the honorable mentions go, Code Lyoko and My Life as a Teenage Robot and Legend of Korra and Pokemon, top 4 shows. Top 4 shows in those honorable mentions. But Next round, my dudes. The next round. Ryan, it would take $9 to donate the entire lyrics to Ham and Cheese. Look, my dudes, I'm not about to say that the other day in the shower, I actually rapped the entirety of Ham and Cheese, but, the other day in the shower, I rapped the entirety of Ham and Cheese, so I'm kind of, if I tried to do it on a live stream, I promise it'd be the whitest shit ever, but, Maybe, my dudes. We got a $1.99 super chat from the boy, Beast Mode Broad 1. Thank you so much. He says, man, I did not get the notification. Fuck you, Ryan. Look, man, it's not my fault you didn't get the notification. How the fuck is that my fault? I got nothing. But I'm happy that you're here, my dude. I not getting a notification is completely out of my control. But, like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Board Center could call this a tribute, express my vision, my art, my mind, tone, a review, try to spread my words, so please listen to these words. I'm serving anybody, try to step to me, curve. Everybody got a shot. When is it my turn? When do I get to sit back and watch everybody learn? Life gave you lemons, but it gave me a fern. No water to planet either. Lord, why did I get burned? Ah! I did it. I'm white. All right, my dudes. Round 2, I think. All right, we got to not get too sidetracked because we have quite a bit of debating to go throughout this entire live stream. But Hey Arnold versus the Wild Thornberries. My dudes, vote for your favorite show out of those two. Go! Do it! Do it, my dudes! Hey Arnold, Wild Thornberries. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, my dudes! I'm waiting. This is what I'm doing when I'm trying to stall. Oh my gosh. Now, the very first vote is actually for Hey Arnold, which is a little bit ridiculous. I see some Wild Thornberries, but that's a lot of Hey Arnold. But there is a good amount of Wild Thornberries. Now, I'm going to take a wild guess and just throw out there that a lot of the people watching this live stream are actually a little bit younger than I am. And honestly, a lot of the shows on this bracket are actually... they're older than my time even. So when you see the bracket with my choices, you guys will see just kind of how old I really am. But oh my gosh. So looking at all of these votes though, guys, keep spamming your votes, my dudes. All right, keep spamming your votes. Yo, it's my boy Dylan. Get a whole bunch of wait for it. Timestamp. Dylan up in the chat, it's my boy. Getting a whole bunch of hype for Soling Season 2. We're recording that shit tomorrow. Let's fucking go. Ah! How's it going, Dylan? We're debating all of our favorite shows up against each other. But Hey Arnold versus the Wild Thornberries. I think, at least as far as the chat is concerned, I think you guys voted for Hey Arnold more than Wild Thornberries. I think Hey Arnold won. So I'm gonna go with Hey Arnold as the notorious winner for that head-to-head matchup, I guess. I don't entirely know. There's a good amount of Wild Thornberries though. There's a good amount of Wild Thornberries. Yeah, we're gonna go with Hey Arnold as the winner. We're gonna say that you guys voted for Hey Arnold as the ultimate winner, so we can whop, and then we gotta go and whop. There we go. Now the next one, my dudes. This is going to be a little bit of a throwback for any of the older viewers here, but Rugrats versus Cat Dog. I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes. I'm gonna give you guys a minute or so. Ryan, make straw polls. It's a lot more fun to watch the chat blow up, not gonna lie. Because at that point, when the chat blows up, you guys can spam. You guys can go hard in the paint with your vote for your favorite show. And honestly, it just makes shit a lot more exciting. It makes shit a lot more hype. Because Cat Dog versus Rugrats, that is a good one. All right, they are both great shows. I know my decision. Because I did the bracket already before this live stream started. After we do the chat choices, I'm going to be showing off my bracket, and I'm going to be showing off all of my decisions as well. Yo! We just got another $2 super chat from Beast Mode Broad. He says, Cat Dog all the way, my dude! Thank you so much for the support. I mean, Beast Mode Broad's voting Cat Dog. Everybody fucking knows it. Look at all of the this chat is just going nuts. There's so much Rugrats, though. I think Rugrats is winning. Yeah, Rugrats. Definitely Rugrats. Guys, get a whole bunch of Rugrats hype up in the chat, my dudes. This is a lot more fun than I thought it would be, and I'm getting hot as balls underneath this hoodie. I'm getting hot as balls underneath this hoodie. And also, I don't entirely know if I should necessarily say this on the live stream, but take a wild guess whose hoodie this is. Okay, next. Flipped around, I guess. This one. This one right here, my dudes. This one right here, my dudes. Oh, this song's edgy as shit. We're gonna just skip. It's the heavy metal. It's the heavy metal pokey rap. Yo, Danny is up in the chat. Get a whole bunch of Danny hype right now. Let's go. We all know Danny Phantom is winning this whole thing, though, to be honest. Danny, I'm just gonna throw out there. I think you might be a little bit biased. Just something tells me. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's your fucking username on Twitter. I don't know. Get a whole bunch of Danny hype up in the chat, though. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so freaking hot under this hoodie. I didn't think this through doing a live stream wearing a hoodie. Especially with the lights that I've got going on. Like, oh, I guess that's not necessarily the best, that might not be the best angle to show off the lighting. I don't know. The lights are, all of them are above the webcams, even the bird's eye view. So, I mean, meh. But this debate, this is the big one, I think, out of all the brackets. That's why I threw it up in the thumbnail. That's why it's the title of the live stream. This debate, I personally think, is the biggest one yet. I think it's the biggest one. It's the hardest decision, okay? SpongeBob SquarePants versus Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now, keep in mind, these are both Nickelodeon's... Well, okay. Avatar is definitely not nearly as big as SpongeBob, but the fan base for Avatar is so ridiculously strong. It's so ridiculously strong. And along with that, though, SpongeBob is the staple character of Nickelodeon. It's the staple character of Nickelodeon. Try to tell me right now up in the chat that you guys did not have a SpongeBob phase growing up. Just try to tell me. Now, okay, a lot of you, I even see you up in the chat, Danny, you're like, Avatar. Avatar is the clear answer. But look at this. I think that's like a solid 50-50. Avatar's kind of getting there, though. But there's so much SpongeBob. Dylan, I see you there, big dog. I see you there, big dog. Oh my gosh, this live stream is so much more nuts than I thought it was going to be, and I love it so much. Oh my gosh, that's so much love for Avatar. We also have 76 viewers, which is awesome, my dudes. Now, all right, this live stream is just completely off the wall, completely different than anything we've ever live streamed in the past. So it means so much that you guys are coming out for the love and support for tonight's live stream. And you guys can be defending your favorite TV shows against each other. This is just something completely different. We're not playing Pokemon, we're not playing Mario Kart, we're not playing any video games tonight. We're doing something completely different. I think Avatar just might have to... Every time I'm like, wow, Avatar I think is gonna win, I look at the chat and just SpongeBob just keeps going. SpongeBob just keeps going. I don't know, there's so much SpongeBob though. There's so much SpongeBob though. Dylan, you might be right. We might need to actually straw poll this one. Because, okay, I was this close from calling it with Avatar, but like, honestly though, there's so much SpongeBob, but there's so much Avatar too. Like, okay, I know my answer. My answer, I know easily. I could just snap a decision, all right? Right off the top of my head, I would know the answer for my opinions. But this bracket ain't my opinions. This is your opinions. This is going to be created by the chat. Yeah, I think we should probably do a straw poll. This is the big one of the live stream. So hold up, my dudes. Let's make a quick straw poll for this shit. We're gonna, boy, Avatar, SpongeBob. Create the poll. All right, my dudes. My dudes. Here it is. Avatar and SpongeBob. This one's a little bit wild, to be honest. Oh my god, this live stream is absolutely ridiculous. McCree approves, to be honest. Oh man, there's so much. There's so much going on in this live stream. So that being said, let's check this straw poll out, my dudes. We're going to keep refreshing. I'm going to give you guys a few minutes. If you guys want to vote on Avatar versus SpongeBob, check out the link that's in the chat. And I wonder what Dylan's voting for. I wonder which show Dylan likes more. Oh my gosh, my dudes. This is so great. Avatar's sweeping? It looks like it. Looks like Avatar's sweeping. So with that being said, my dudes, that's our answer right there. That is our answer right there. Motherfucking Avatar beat out SpongeBob. There it is. So, oh my gosh. So let's go drag you. So, whop. There we go. I wonder what my fan base is consisted of. All right. Time for the next round, my dudes. It's going to be Rocco's Modern Life versus Invader Zim. All right. We're going back to a little more old school shit. Rocco's Modern Life versus Invader Zim. My dudes, vote all up in the chat. Let me know what you think it is. Starverse says Invader Zim. Flask goes Invader Zim. Shenbai saying Rocco. Oh, but Dylan saying Invader Zim. Foretells Invader Zim. That's a lot of Invader Zim. I see some Roccos, though. Invader Zim. Wow. Okay. All right, my dudes. I think that's a little bit of a landslide. I think Invader Zim definitely took the cake there. So we're going to go. Bwop. Time to go. And, shit. Guys, I told you, I'm not good at Photoshop. Your boy's been using iPicky for 5 years, and, not an easy switch. I didn't really start getting more into Photoshop until about November. All right, my dudes, this next one, As Told by Ginger versus Shock Zone. Again, a lot more old school Nickelodeon cartoons. So let me know, what do you think? As Told by Ginger versus Shock Zone. Give me your answer. Go for it, my dudes. All right. King MCPE wants Ginger pretty freaking bad. But Dylan said Chalk Zone. Elvis says Chalk Zone. Ginger, Chalk Zone. Chalk Zone, Ginger, Chalk Zone. Ginger, Chalk Zone. Woo! Zone of the Chalk. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking Shock Zone. Shock Zone just might have to win this one. Yeah, Shock Zone. Yeah, we're gonna be going with Shock Zone as the winner for that one. So my dudes, we're almost finished with round 1 for Nickelodeon. So hold up, I need to go grab the Shock Zone logo real quick. Whop, we can drag you over here. And then, yo, Crimson Creamer, the $4 super chat. This man goes, okay, I made it home in one piece. Free! Yes, get a whole bunch of hype up in the chat for Crimson Creamer. This man even used one of our brand new sponsor emotes in his super chat. Yo, Dylan, my guy, give me your opinions on the brand new custom emoticons that we have up in our chat. Dylan, I know you're a sponsor. I want you to use all of them right now, my dude. Let me know what's up. Let me know your opinions. So, that being said, though, you guys definitely voted Shock Zone over As Told by Ginger. Now, that's some fucking old school shit right there. Yo, my boy Gummy is up in the chat. Get a whole bunch of Gummy hype up in the chat. Yo, there's Dylan using those brand new emotes, this man. Yeah, in case you guys don't know, if you're just tuning into the live streams, or if you're not a sponsor yet, or if you'd like to be one in order to use these custom emoticons up in the chat, we just got a whole bunch of brand new ones. If you're a sponsor of the chat, drop some custom emotes right now and let us know what's up. Show us some love, and just give me all of your opinions on the brand new emoticons. So now we have the Fuck You Ryan emoticon, which is always a classic. Always a classic. We've had that one for not really a year yet. We got that one back in like October, but the meme's been around for over a year now. We have the Bonobo emoticon. We now have the "It's fine, I'm a Pokemon Master" emoticon. That's a fantastic quote from the Soul Link, which, by the way, Soul Link Season 2 coming soon. Huge load of semen. Thank you so much for the subscription. I really do appreciate it. That was the wrong camera, but you know what? We're going to rock out with the ass cam. But, we also have the Ray emoticon, and we have the ham and cheese emoticon with my boy Keyshawn. I really think the ham and cheese one might be my favorite. Like, come on, it's Keyshawn. Come on, it's Keyshawn. Like, try to tell me that that's not the most adorable emoticon ever. Danny, I want your opinions. I want your opinions on the brand new emoticons, Danny, because I know Danny is the type of person, everything in the fucking world is cute, except for Shieldon, of course. So, Danny, what do you think of the brand new ham and cheese emoticon? Yeah, there we go. Those are the brand new ham and cheese emoticons. Yef just dropped them in the chat. United Gamer dropped them in the chat. I see Beast Mode Broad using them. So if you guys want to be sponsors of the channel and use the brand new custom emoticons, you should do that because the custom emoticons are so fucking good. I'm so excited. You guys don't understand. But with that being said, I think it's time for the next round in our little TV show debate. So we have Angry Beavers versus Real Monsters. Start debating up in the chat. Put your favorite show right now. Start spamming. Enter your answer in the chat and do all the things that you do. You guys already know. You guys already know how this works. Danny just, oh, look at little Kiki. Oh my god, Kiki's adorable. I know if I called him Kiki, he'd kick my ass, but like, if I called him Kiki once, that's the Keyshawn I'd be seeing. That'd be the Kiki I'd be seeing. Angry Beavers, Angry Beavers, 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 Monsters, Beavers, Beavers, Monsters, Beavers, Angry Beavers, Beavers, Monsters. Okay, I think Angry Beavers won. I think Angry Beavers won. That's a lot. There's a lot of old school shows here, by the way. We ain't doing that new school shit. Angry Beavers, Angry Beavers. Okay, yeah. Definitely Angry Beavers just won that. So, what? We can throw you onto the bracket like that. There we go. And now it's time for the final round of the first round. It's going to be, if I swap it over to this screen, my face cam covers it, so that's a rip. But, my dudes, it's time. We're going to be putting Jimmy Neutron up against Rocket Power. Let me know your favorite show out of those two. All right, drop your favorite one up in the chat. Jimmy Neutron or Rocket Power? Go! Drop your answer right now, bitches! Free! Oh my gosh. Jimmy, Pokemon! Yeah, Naruto. Sorry to say that wasn't an answer. Look at how much this chat is blowing up, though. Look at how much this chat's blowing up, though. That's ridiculous. So much Jimmy Neutron love up in the chat. Wow. The soul. Okay. Okay. Alright. I think Jimmy Neutron won. Jimmy Neutron just fucking demolished Rocket Power, which is a little bit ridiculous. Albert just goes, Rocket Power's underrated, but Jimmy Neutron's better. You guys. These are your decisions. So Jimmy Neutron definitely won. Now, with that being said, my dudes, we're going to be heading on over to the Cartoon Network side of things now. Let me know. Shop.original151.com. Oh, boy. So, yo, I swallow cum. Thank you so much for the subscription. I really do appreciate it. Teen Titans versus Adventure Time. Go! This is when you put your answer up in the chat. Teen Titans versus Adventure Time. And while you're doing that, while you're putting your answer all up in the chat, I think I'm going to take off this hoodie. Now, as much as I freaking love this hoodie, because low-key, this just might be my new favorite hoodie, I'm hot as balls. I'm hot as balls. I'm struggling. Probably should have swapped to this camera angle if I was gonna do a little blah, but whatever. Okay, I think Teen Titans is winning here. Yep. Yo! Not timestamp Dylan, but a different Dylan just dropped $5 in the super chat. This man goes, when there's trouble, you know who to call. Teen Titans! I couldn't do the high pitch because you guys don't know, when I start doing all this yelling from this live streaming stuff, I can't really get my voice all that high because I don't necessarily destroy my voice every single live stream, but I do kind of. I use my voice, boy. Yo, Christian's up in the chat. I get a whole bunch of Christian hype up in the chat. That man played cymbals in the drum line. He held it for me. It was a fun time. Which Teen Titans? Original Teen Titans. Mama didn't raise no bitch. Teen Titans Go is fucking shit. I think Teen Titans is winning, though. Yeah, I think Teen Titans. Teen Titans is just winning. All right. We'll go with Teen Titans as the winner for this round. So let me go drop the Teen Titans logo all up into Photoshop, and then we can go All right, my dudes, Dexter's Laboratory versus Steven Universe. Dexter's Laboratory versus Steven Universe. This is going to be a pretty big one. This is going to be a pretty big one. I can already tell. Because, alright, both of these shows have some massive communities. Alright, now the thing is, though, is that Dexter's Laboratory was from, like, a lot of people's childhoods. But the Steven Universe community now, like, as far as the internet's concerned, pretty freaking massive. See, okay, at first there was just a wall of Dexter's Laboratories, but now look at how much Steven Universe that there is. Look at how much Steven Universe there is. You guys can't even deny that the Steven Universe community is absolutely, it's a fucking monster. It's a fucking monster.
Fuck you, Ryan.
Yo, Black Steel Gajiel. That's a powerful name. As a little bit of a reference to Fairy Tale, but it also has that little bit of a rhyme to it. We also have 75 viewers. You guys are the best viewers ever. I can't even deny it. I love you guys so much. I love that this is, I'm able to make this my job. So just thank you all so much. You donated $1, never left a donation message. So, that man, you're a legend. Thank you so much. Steven Universe, Dexter, Steven Universe, Steven, Dexter, Steven, Dexter, Steven, Dexter. Guys, I can't choose. My dudes. I can't choose. How am I supposed to pick one? This is so 50-50. I think I'm going to have to give it to Dexter's Laboratory, though. I think I'm going to have to give it to Dexter. I think Dexter won, my dudes. I think Dexter definitely won for sure. Dexter definitely had to win that one for sure. So let me go drop the Dexter's Laboratory all up in the brackets, the tournament thing. Where's my Dexter's Laboratory? Whop. We can go and whop. So there we go. Now it's on to the next round, my dudes. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends versus the Powerpuff Girls. I already know which one Keyshawn would choose. But this ain't Keyshawn's decision, alright? McCree disapproves. This one's up to you guys. So, start voting up in the chat. Boku no Pico. Oh my god. I know what that is. I hope nobody else in the chat knows what that is. It's a fucking porn anime. That's what it is. But, Foster's Home versus Powerpuff Girls. Start voting. Wow. Wow. You guys are just blowing up in the chat tonight. I love this so much. I did not expect this much love and support for tonight's live stream. You guys are dead ass the fucking homies. You guys are dead ass the fucking homies.
Fuck you, Ryan.
Yo, speaking of dead ass the fucking homies, Kirby Gives Great Head donated $1. I love that name so much. Thank you so much, my guy. But Kirby gives great head, did not leave a donation message. So you know what, my dude? You're a legend. That username, though, is pretty fucking good. I think Foster is winning. I think Foster is winning, though. I think Foster might just have to win that one. Yo, Anonymous, thank you so much for the subscription. I really, really do appreciate it. So I think Foster. I think Foster. Oh, there's a lot of Powerpuff Girls, yo. Powerpuff Girls, though. Yeah. I'm leaning towards Foster's. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends is the winner of this round. So we're gonna go blop, and we're gonna go, and we can go drop you right the fuck here. So there we go. Now the next round, my dudes, is going to be Courage the Cowardly Dog versus Ed, Ed, and Eddie. This might be a pretty difficult one to choose between. This just might have to be the most difficult one to choose between. Courage the Cowardly Dog versus Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Start dropping your votes all up in the comment section. Let me know what's up. Show some love and support for your favorite show right now. There's so much. Corey in the house. Mario, I feel like in between every round, you try to figure out which, like, the funniest show to put. Oh my gosh, Melissa Games, I saw you put something up in the chat, but this chat's going nuts tonight. I can't exactly read what you're trying to say, and I'm sorry about that, Melissa. But how's it going? Welcome to my little corner of YouTube. I think Ed, Ed, and Eddie might have to win this one, though, my dudes. I think Ed, Ed, and Eddie just might have to win this one. So, there's a lot of courage. Wow, there's a lot of courage. Oh, man, this is so hard to choose. This one's hard. You're not wrong, Four Tails. You're not wrong.
Fuck you, Ryan.
Oh, my gosh. Yo, Hentai is life. Thank you so much for the $1 donation. You're a legend, my guy. Whoever's doing those donations, your usernames are absolutely hilarious. Thank you so much. And we got a $2 super chat from Dylan Anderson. Remember me, I'm going to be your starter for the next Soul Link. I did not forget this, Dylan. I did not forget it. We're actually going to be recording the Choose My Starter episode tomorrow, though. So get excited for that shit. It's going to be super exciting because Season 2 of the Soul Link drops probably next week, I think. Get some fucking hype up in the chat for that. I'm giving it to Ed, Ed, and Eddie. I think Ed, Ed, and Eddie just might have to win this one. So we're going to go, what? And we're gonna drop you over here. There we go. Ed, Ed, and Eddie. All right, my dudes, with that being said, time for the next round. It's gonna be Chowder versus Regular Show. Those are some relatively newer Cartoon Network shows, so can't exactly use nostalgia to choose between those two. I guess he came for Chowder a little bit. Chowder's actually 10 years old, Jesus fucking Christ, but Regular Show is also on the newer side as well, so drop your answer in the chat. Let's have this debate. Wow. This one, you guys really fucking going head-to-head on. You guys are really going head-to-head on this one. All right. Chowder, Regular Show, Chowder, Regular Show, regular, Chowder, regular, Chowder. Ah! You guys are so much. Wow. I think Regular Show. Yeah. I think Regular Show won that one. Oh my god. All right, we'll drop Regular Show all up in that bitch. So go up, and then we can just shrink you on down to the size that you need to be in order to go on to the thing. All right, my dudes, it's time. All right, this is gonna be a pretty big one as well. Ben 10 versus Codename Kids Next Door. Come on, my dudes! Come on, my dudes! Drop your answer up in the chat. Ben 10, Codename Kids Next Door.
Fuck you, Ryan.
Yo, Anonymous with another $1 donation. Thank you so much, my dude. You're so generous. You're so... Danny can't choose. When you know Danny can't choose between two shows, that's how you know they're really fucking neck and neck. They're really freaking neck and neck because Danny gets very, very passionate. Gets very, very passionate for which shows she likes the best. She's very, very into communities and everything like that. Like I know she's huge into the, I was about to say Homestuck community, but like, she also really likes Undertale. But at the same time, she's also huge into Danny Phantom. Danny's a complicated person. Kids Next Door, Ben 10, Kids Next Door. Now, okay, a lot of people up in the chat asked which Ben 10. I'm gonna say the original. At least that's the one that I watched growing up. Ben 10, Kids Next Door. Both are good. You cannot deny. Both are some fucking fantastic shows. They're both some fantastic shows. I would struggle to choose between the two. Except I wouldn't. I actually have one clear answer that really, really is from my childhood. But I'm not going to say. I'm keeping this as unbiased as possible till I show you guys my answers. Ben 10, Kids Next Door, Ben 10, Kids Next Door, Ben 10, Ben 10, Ben 10, Ben 10. Wow. Wow. There's a lot of, wow. That's a lot of damage. Kids Next Door, Ben 10, Ben 10. Oh, my hand is tired. Oof. Ben 10, Kids Next Door, Ben 10. I think. Oh, this is so 50-50. This is so 50-50. I think the flex tape video. Slap that shit on.
Fuck you, Ryan.
Yo, Asteroids Hentai Collection. Thank you so much for $1. Dude, whoever is donating all those, your usernames are fucking hilarious, my guy. Thank you so much. I love them so much better. I think Ben... I don't know which one to choose. Kids Next Door and Ben 10 are so like... What the fuck was that noise? That wasn't even like a chomper's cry. That was a... Yo, if someone makes that their ringtone and sends me a video of it over Twitter, I'll fucking follow you on Twitter. Like that noise right there. I'm pretty proud of that one. You guys are still going strong with your answers though. Wow. I just came. What did I miss? Jess, I'll have you know, we are debating our favorite Nickelodeon / Cartoon Network shows. And we're going to decide once and for all which is the best between the two networks. So, drop your answer up in the chat. Ben 10 or Kids Next Door. You know what? I'm going to wait. Jess is going to decide. Ben 10 or Kids Next Door. I'm going to wait until you drop your answer up in the chat. Wow, Kids Next Door is fucking winning, though. Kids Next Door. Yep. Okay. Never mind, honestly. Kids Next Door just won it. Kids Next Door just won it. That's a lot of damage. All right, we're going to just go and drop codename Kids Next Door all up in the chat. Oh, wow, it's not letting me. Okay. Hold on, I need to grab a different Kids Next Door logo. We also have 74 viewers still in the chat. That's ridiculous. You guys are coming through with the love and support tonight. I love you all so much. I love you all so much. I honestly, I've got the fucking best community on YouTube, and I just, you guys are the fucking best. Danny can confirm. Danny loves you guys like crazy. Danny loves you guys like crazy. So we're going to go and drop the codename Kids Next Door logo all up in that shit. What? All right, my dudes. The amazing world of... Yo, Asteroids FMAB Hentai donated $1 and said, slap that... Wait, hold up. I need to I need to reread that because it came off the screen too quickly. Let me read. We have almost 80 viewers. Love you guys so much. All right. Asteroids FMAB Hentai donated $1 and he said, slap that flex tape on with the might of Zeus. Son of a bitch, that Like, you probably, like, heard of that one in the fucking... Oh, that was a lot of damage. Oh, my gosh. I'm a little bit hyped tonight, my dude. So start putting your answers all up in the comment section. The Amazing World of Gumball. But Donald Trump just donated $1. Thank you so much, my guy. Thank you so much. Amazing World of Gumball versus The Adventures of Billy and Mandy. So that's a newer show versus an older show. So is nostalgia going to win, or is the community fan base going to win? Because there is a pretty freaking strong Amazing World of Gumball fan base community on the internet. I've seen the YouTube channels. I've seen the Twitter videos. There's a lot of people who love Gumball. I think Gumball just won, though. Like, just kind of looking at the chat, Gumball definitely took the cake for that one. So we're going to go whop, and we're going to go, and we're going to drop the Amazing World of Gumball right here into the bracket. So, what? There we go. Now, my dudes, it's time for the next, one, which is going to be my dude. Hold up. Jess has donated $10 and he says Gumball. Jess, thank you so much for your generosity. I appreciate it so much, my guy. You're the fucking homie. Thank you so much, my dude, for the $10. You're just so generous. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. I'm happy your choice won with Gumball. Thank you so much. Thank you. But with that being said, it's time for the next round, which is going to be Class of 3000 versus My Gym Partner's a Monkey. So let me know what your answer is up in the comments section. When's your spring break? My spring break starts not tomorrow, but the day after tomorrow. And I'm starting off my spring break. I'm going to be going off to Nashville to MTech. I'm going to be spending time with Skylar, my girlfriend, and then Asteroid, my one of my best friends. And I'm also going to be hanging out with Dylan, a.k.a. United Gamer. I'm also going to be hanging out with Decatur, a.k.a. Nathan. I'm going to be filming the Losers Challenge for Fire Red Loop.
Fuck you, Ryan.
Or not versus. Skylar's short donated $1. Thank you so much. Skylar is short. I'm not even gonna deny that one. She's a fucking small boy. And Beast Mode Broad just donated $2. Said check your Twitter. I'll make sure to check Twitter after the live stream. My dude, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you like crazy. But yeah, then after MTech, I'm gonna be going to Atlanta to be filming some videos with Dylan, aka United Gamer. And then after Atlanta, I'm gonna be coming home. And as soon as I get home, I'm going to be heading off on a little senior spring break trip with Danny, Jackie, and Keyshawn. And I'm going to be gone with them for a few days. And then as soon as I get home from the trip with my friends, I'm going to be having family. My aunt, uncle, and some cousins are going to be staying in the house for that weekend. And we're going to be hanging out in Detroit and stuff. I'm going to be seeing a Pistons game and things like that. So I have a lot of stuff going on next week. It's going to be a very, very, very busy week. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited for just everything. I love spending time with my friends, and I'm really excited. Because in case you guys don't know, the Kentucky weekend last weekend was it was the best weekend of my fucking life. I got to hang out with Frank and Skylar, and I got to kiss her a few times, and that made me super happy. And then there was also, I got to watch literally the best drum lines in the country. Like, the best drum lines in the country. We got to watch Music City Mystique. We got to watch Rhythm X. What are other world-class drum lines? Why can't I name them all on the top of my head? Fuck. We also got to watch Keyshawn go against some of the best drum lines in the country, Motor City Percussion. And I got to watch all of them with Frank and Skylar. Yo, Korean Keyshawn, thank you so much for the $1 donation, my guy. I appreciate it so much. That's a terrible username, but whatever, we're going to rock out with it. He says, it's not supposed to be caviar, just cat on a stick. Oh my God, that was terrible. That was terrible. So, yeah, Danny can even confirm Kentucky was the bomb. Yeah, I got to go to the aquarium with Asteroid, Danny, and Skylar, and it was I love them so much. I love my friends. I love my friends. And actually, hold up. Hold up. We're gonna go bwop. We're gonna grab the ass cam real quick. Look at this cute little photo strip that we took at the aquarium. We went to a little photo booth, and all of us, we took some fucking cute pictures. I think this, oh wait, this one might be my favorite. It's kind of going to be struggle to focus on. Wow, check that out. That's some good-ass quality. Yeah, these two probably have to be my favorite ones, so I fucking love the Kentucky weekend so much. It was so good. Now I need to put you back where you were. That doesn't look that good. Fuck, I fucked it up. I probably shouldn't have done that, I guess. Not a big deal. And then we can move you over. Okay. I'm gonna be a little bit of a perfectionist. 1 second.
Fuck you, Ryan.
Oh god, I got another donation. Shit. Okay, hold up. Totally not Yef, just donated $1. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. It wasn't Yef, so I don't know who to thank, but thank you, my dude. Hold up, I need to fix this camera because now it's gonna bug the shit out of me. I think that's the best bet we'll have. Yeah, good enough, I suppose. So with that, Kentucky really was a good time. Get a whole bunch of hype up in the chat for my boy Asteroid Mania Dildos. I love him so much. But like, we got to watch the best drum lines in the world with my best friend in the world, and also I got to spend time with Skylar and Franklin and all right. But guys, we kind of got a little bit off topic. Yo, timestamp. Dylan, thank you so much for the subscription. But my dudes, we got a little bit sidetracked. Vote up in the chat. Class of 3000 versus my gym partner's a monkey. All right. Let me know. Let me know which show you guys think is better up in the chat. Class of 3000 or my gym partner's a monkey. Go. Go. Do it, my dudes. Do it, my dudes. Drop your answer all up in the chat. And we have 72 viewers. I love you guys. I love you guys. Oh my gosh. I think, yeah, okay, my gym partner's a monkey. Fucking landslide right there. That's a fucking landslide right there. So we're gonna go bwop, and we're gonna drop my gym partner's a monkey. If you're a sponsor, you should put a Bonobo emoticon up in the chat because it's relevant. Then if you're not a sponsor, put some monkey emoticons. With that being said,
Fuck you, Ryan.
Aw, Danny donated $1. I don't know if that's actually Danny, because it's probably not, if we're gonna be honest. Thank you so much, Danny. Okay. That being said, we finally got through that, and it only took an hour. So we're gonna be here for a little while, my dudes. Look at all those Bonobo emoticons up in the chat. Franklin, what do you think of the brand new emoticons? The Ray and the ham and cheese and the I'm a Pokemon master. So with that being said, time to move and transition things back to Nickelodeon all up in the tournament bracket. So let me know, you guys. Danny Phantom versus Hey Arnold. Give me your answers up in the chat. Which show is better right now? Go, 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 go. Do it. Do the thing. I command you. I am dog. Oh my gosh. Well, I wonder what the answer for this one is. Oh my god. Yeah, Danny Phantom, I think that is a big ass fucking landslide right there, to be honest. Alright, we'll go drop the Danny Phantom one all up in this shit. Hold up. So now you get the fun.
Fuck you, Ryan.
Oh shoot. Boops Tony just donated $1. He says, slap that flex tape on with the might of Keyshawn. Thank you so much, my dude, for that. Oh man, now the ass cam's gonna bug me. I moved the camera to show off the little cute aquarium photo strip that I keep on my PC because I just want to look at it all the time because I fucking love it so much. And it fucked with the lighting and I'm mad now. Grr. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna drop, and Michael Jackson just donated $1 as well. Thank you so much, my guy. I really do appreciate it. So Let's go and put the Danny Phantom. We got to do the thing. We're going to go blah and blah, blah. Wait, fuck. I clearly don't really know how Photoshop works. I clearly don't really know how Photoshop works. There we go. There we go. All right, my dudes. Rugrats versus Avatar: The Last Airbender. Okay, now in the last round, Avatar... Well, okay, Avatar vs. SpongeBob was a massive, like, 50-50. That was a good 50-50. And this one just might be pretty damn difficult as well, because Rugrats and Avatar are some good-ass fucking shows. There's some good-ass fucking shows. I love both of them to death. So, give me your answer. Which one do you think it is? Avatar or Rugrat? Okay, wow, that's a lot of avatars. That's a lot of avatars. That's a lot of damage. This webcam angle is gonna bug the shit out of me. I think Avatar. Wow, but that's still a lot of Rugrats though. Avatar, Rugrats, Avatar because Zuko's my babe. Okay, I think Avatar. I think Avatar, to be honest. So we're gonna go, what? We're gonna go drop Avatar all up in that shit. Watch me do my shit. You're dead to me. Okay, my dudes! Invader Zim versus Chalk Ryan. Yo, pants off, dance off. Thank you so much for the $1 donation, my dude. All right, go. Invader Zim or Chalk Zone? Give me your opinion. Invader Zim versus Chalk Zone. Go for it, my dudes. Give me your opinions. Let me know the answer. Settle the debate once and for all, my dudes. Invader Zim, Invader Zim, Invader Zim, Chalk Zone, Zim, 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 Chalk Zone, Zim, Chalk Sex, Zim, 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 Chalk, Zim, Chalk, Zim, 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 Zim. That's a lot of. Oh my God, the chat's fucking blowing the fuck up right now. Jesus. All right. All right. I think Invader Zim definitely won that one. Invader Zim definitely won that one. So we're going to pop, and we're going to drag you on over here. There we go. All right. Angry Beavers versus Jimmy Neutron. Go for it. Angry Beavers versus Jimmy Neutron. Pokemon Black and White randomized Soul Link. Oh, man. Shout out to Ashton and Vinny. It's the fucking best series on YouTube. I love it so much. But, go. Angry Beavers versus Jimmy Neutron. That's old school versus kind of old school. More so new. I don't know. It's almost 20 years old now. It's ridiculous. Woo! Dude, this chat's blowing the fuck up, though. All right, Jimmy Beavers, Jimmy Beavers, Jimmy Beavers, Jimmy. Ultra Moon Co-op, Jimmy Beavers, Brain Blast, Jimmy Beavers, Jimmy Beavers. I think Jimmy Neutron won that one. I had a motherfucking, gotta fucking blast, my dudes. Oh my gosh. We're gonna drop The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius. That's the winner. That's the winner. The song is too cheesy and sappy. Fuck that shit.
Fuck you, Ryan.
Oh shit. We got a donation from Moist Beavers. Oof. Yeah, but like, Astrid, why the fuck do you have Misty song in your stream playlist? That's so cheesy and sappy. That ain't hype shit. Fuck you and your music choices. Can't stay long, but love you. Yo, my dudes! Robbie's up in the chat. Robbie, I want you to see the brand new re-emoticon. It's a fucking hype shit. If you're a sponsor of the channel, I want all of you to show off to the boy Robbie the brand new re-emoticon. Do it! Go! Put it all up in the chat if you're a sponsor. And if you're in the chat, I want you to say "Ree!" and oh, my throat's a little bit shot. But yeah, there you go, Asteroid. You know what the fuck is up, everybody. This is Dobbs here. Ree! Ah! my voice can't do it, and I'm mad about it. Breathe. Breathe. My voice is so shot right now. Look at all of those rees. Robbie, I want your opinions on the re emoticon right now, my dude. And then also along with that, Robbie, we also have a brand new Keyshawn emoticon too. So give me your opinions on that shit, Robbie. But with that being said, my dudes, we finished out the Nickelodeon side for that round, which means now it's time to move on over to the Cartoon Network side of things. So give me your opinions all up in the chat. Teen Titans versus Dexter's Laboratory. Which show do you think is better? Go, 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 go! Do it! Put your opinions up in the chat. Put your answer up in the chat, and we can settle this debate once and for all, my dudes. Go! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Teen Titans versus Dexter's Laboratory. Go! And while you're doing that, I really want to freaking fix this thing right now. I'm kind of pissed that it looks like trash right now, to be honest. Alright. What if we move this? Yeah. Okay, then I'm gonna sit down, be humble. That's fucking worse. Don't like it. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. I'm gonna try this. Okay. Alright. Damn it! Alright. Nope. What if we go back? Alright. Have you guys know, this is kind of how I just kind of do live stream at this point. What if we move it this way? Okay. I'm cool with that one. I'm cool with that. We'll move it just a little bit back. Okay, I feel like that's probably the best that we're going to get. All right, my dudes, I definitely think Dexter won. That's a little bit surprising, to be honest. So, we're going to go, what? That's Invader Zim, son of a bitch. Dexter's Laboratory, you have it advanced on to the next round. Now, next up is going to be Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends versus Ed, Edd, and Eddy. Drop your answer in the comments section below, my dudes. That roll was spicy. That roll was spicy, to be honest. Guys, when I looked in the chat, I saw a whole wall of Dexters. So I'm going with Dexter 1. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But I saw a shit ton of Dexters. All right. Wow. Okay. All right. There's a lot of Ed, Edd, and Eddies going on. That's a lot of, but there's also a lot of Fosters, though. All right. Ed, Shrekbot. Fosters, Ed, Fosters, Ed, Fosters. Black and White versus Ed, Edd, and Eddy, Fosters, Ed, Fosters, Ed. I think Ed, Edd, and Eddy might win this one. I think Ed, Edd, and Eddy might win this one. Keyshawn! Oh my gosh, someone in the chat just put Keyshawn, you know, then you put that boy up in the chat. I like that emote so much. I think Ed and Eddy wins. I think Ed, and Eddy is going to win that one. So we're going to go whop, and we're going to go whop. We're going to drop Ed, and Eddy right there. So now is going to be the next round. Regular show versus Code Name Kids Next Door. Give me your opinions all up in the chat. Let me know which one you think is better. Go! Do it! Regular show versus Code Name Kids Next Door. That was kind of trash. That was almost swung one shot again. Well, that was slightly better. Keep on going, my dudes. Keep on going with this. Kids Next Door, regular show. Regular, Kids Next Door, wow, okay. That's a lot of Kids Next Doors. Oh, but there's so much regular show hype in the chat as well, though. Okay, this is pretty even, my dudes. Keep voting. Keep voting. Keep spamming. You already know how this works. You already know how this works. We have 66 viewers. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Regular show, Kids Next Door. Vinny plus Asteroid equals Ryan. Are you sure about that? I'm definitely a lot more vulgar than both. Maybe not Vinny. Well, maybe not Asteroid either. I've talked to that man outside of, like, off camera. Low key. Wow. What? I think regular show wins. Yeah, regular show wins. My dude, regular show definitely just won. So we're gonna go, what? That's Ed and Eddie. Sons of a bitch. What? We're gonna go drop regular show over here. There we go. And now it's time for the last round for this round for Cartoon Network. Hopefully that made sense. I think you guys know what's up, though. So, my dudes, the amazing world of Gumball versus my gym partner's a monkey. Go. Put your answer up in the chat. I command you. Gumball, 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 monkey, Gumball. My gym partner's monkey. Gumball, 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 monkey, Danny Phantom. He's a phantom. Gumball, Gumball, monkey, Gumball, 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 monkey, Gumball, Gumball. I think the Amazing World of Gumball wins. So we're gonna go, what? That's regular show. Son of a fucking bitch. There we go. There we go. And then gotta get rid of you. There. So now it's time. We're gonna be heading on back over to the Nickelodeon side of things. This is going to be a very, very, very difficult one to choose between, my dudes. Danny Phantom versus Avatar: The Last Airbender. Let's go! My dudes. My dudes. My dudes. Go for it. Avatar: The Last Airbender versus Danny Phantom. This is a difficult one. This is a difficult one. This is a difficult one because both of these shows I love to death. I'm not even going to deny, honestly, those two shows are my favorites on this entire thing. My favorites. So, it's a difficult one. I can't deny, and either choice, I think, could... either choice has a very solid reason why it should win. But, like, they're both just 10 out of 10 shows. So, it's a difficult one. It's a difficult one. I don't want to have to choose. This is why I'm making you guys choose. Oh, my gosh. Dude, Christian, you're right. This is too hard to choose. Danny Phantom, Avatar. Danny Phantom. Danny, Avatar, Danny. Wow. Danny Phantom, Danny. Avatar, Danny. Wow. Easily Avatar, it's on another level. I mean, there's a lot of Danny Phantom love in the chat, though. There's a lot of Danny Phantom love going on in the chat right now, my dudes. I think it might just have to be Danny Phantom. I don't know, though. Avatar's got a lot of votes on its side, though. I don't know. This is a little wild, to be honest. Yo, Beast Mode Broad with a $5 super chat. This man says, during the next break, look up Spencer Lee, final entrance NCAA Wrestling Championship. You won't regret. Also, Avatar. Beast Mode Broad just voted Avatar. Also, my dude, I'll check that out after, for sure. Wow, there's so much Danny Phantom. I'm going to have to give it to Danny Phantom. You guys really, really love Danny Phantom. You guys decided. So now, it's going to be Invader Zim versus Jimmy Neutron. Invader Zim versus Jimmy Neutron. Vote which one you think is better. We're nearing the end of the tournament, my dudes. This is when the choices are going to get a lot more difficult, honestly. Invader Zim versus Jimmy Neutron. Go for it, my dudes. Give me your answer up in the chat. Jimmy, Zim. Invader Zim. Jimmy, Zim. See, okay, here's the thing. So far in this entire tournament, Invader Zim demolished everybody that it's gone against. All of you guys had done just landslide victories for Invader Zim, but you've also done that for Jimmy Neutron. So it's like, it's a hard choice. It's a hard life. It's Zim versus Jim. Oof. That's a yikes. All right, Jimmy, Zim, 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 Jim, Zim. Wow, this is kind of hard to say, to be honest. Jim, Zim, Jim, Zim. I see a wall of Zim, Jim. Black 2, White 2 versus.
Fuck you, Ryan.
Yo, Kid goes Super Saiyan 2. Thank you so much for the $1. That is a hilarious video. I cannot deny that one at all, my dudes. So, I think Invader Zim might have to win. Flex tape. Oh my gosh. So, my dudes, the back cord of my monitor is actually a little bit wonky. And if I hit my desk too hard, it'll actually unplug this monitor. So sometimes when that happens, I have to get up and I have to fix the cord. It's kind of an oof. It's really annoying when I like edit or something, and I'll like put my feet like up underneath the desk because I have a little stool under here in order to put my feet up in order to edit. And I'll sometimes like bump the monitor cord and it'll just unplug it. It's the most annoying thing ever. But I think Invader Zim just won this. So we'll go whop. So there's the competition for the finals, my dudes. Danny Payton versus Invader Zim. Now with that being said, though, we're gonna move on over to the Cartoon Network side of things. Dexter's Laboratory versus Ed, and Eddie. Those are both some very old school Cartoon Network shows right there. So go for it, my dudes. Dexter's Laboratory versus Ed, and Eddie. Drop it all up in the chat. Drop your answers. Which show do you like better? Ah! I love doing that noise so much. I have absolutely no clue where that noise even came from. I just love it for some weird reason. Dude, this chat is blowing the fuck up right now. And I love it so much. I love doing this type of live stream. I've never really done any kind of live stream like this with so much viewer interaction before. This is honestly a little bit wild, to be honest. So, guys, thank you so much for all of your love and support tonight. This stream is honestly just one huge success, in my opinion. Now, obviously, it's not done yet. We still have to finish off this bracket, but just thank you so much for being the best community on YouTube. That was my point. That's all that I'm trying to get at right now. So thank you so much. I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. You guys are the best community I could ask for. That's my French book, anyone was interested in. That's my jacket that I wear to school. In case you were interested for some reason, I just looked up at this camera while I switched it to this camera. I'm pretty damn trash at this whole live streaming thing. Dexter, Ed, and Eddie, Dexter, Ed, and Eddie, regular show. Oh my gosh. Ed, and Eddie, Dexter, Ed, and Eddie, Dexter, Ed, Dexter, Ed. This is so close. This is so close, guys. If you're just tuning in, which show do you personally like better? Dexter's Laboratory or Ed, and Eddie? Put your answer in the comments below. Dexter. I think Naruto. Thank you, Itchy TV. You fucking win everything. Naruto is the fucking shit. But I think Dexter is gonna have to take this one. So we're gonna go plop. That's Invader Zim. Dexter's Laboratory. Plop. Made it to the semifinals, my dudes. So now it's time Regular show versus the amazing world of Gumball. Go for it. Regular show versus the amazing world of Gumball. Do it. Put your answer all up in the chat. Quintavious just goes totally spies. That is in honorable mentions. That's not in this, my guy. So go. Put your answer up in the chat, everybody. Do it. Do it. Do your thing. Watch me do my shit. You're dead to me. That's such a good song. It's from the Black Panther album. It's really good. So, Amazing World of Gumball, regular show. Put your answer all up in the chat. Gumball, Gumball, regular show, Gumball, Gumball, Pokemon, Gumball, 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 regular, Gumball, Gumball, regular, Gumball, Gumball, regular, Gumball. It is tough, actually. I cannot deny that one. I cannot deny that one at all. This is pretty difficult. Regular show, Gumball, regular Gumball, adventure show. It's not quite the name of it. Gumball, Naruto, Gumball, Samurai Jack, regular, Gumball, regular, Adventure Time, Gumball, regular, Gumball. I don't know which one. Flex tape. Man, I can't tell which one you guys, like, there's more. I think it's gonna have to be Gumball. Full Metal Alchemist. I think it's gonna have to be Gumball. I think you guys voted more for Gumball, so we're gonna do it. Amazing World of Gumball is the winner for this round. So now, my dudes, it's time for the semifinals. Danny Phantom versus Invader Zim. Put your answer in the chat. Both of these shows, honestly, are fantastic. So, go for it. Go for it, my dudes. This is going to be a little bit of a difficult one. It's a little bit of a difficult one. I know Starverse is probably going to have a hard time choosing between these two, because obviously Danny Phantom is a fantastic show. And I know Starverse really freaking loves Danny. But I saw Starverse really voting really hard for Invader Zim every single round that it was in. So who knows? Alright. I'm going to start reading the answers now. But I'm not going to stop until I see Starverse's answer. Starverse is going to have to decide this one. Well, it's going to decide when I, like, cut off the votes, essentially. Yef is going pretty strong. So is Beast Mode Broad. This man. Ryan Foley. Hey, that me. All right. Danny. Okay, actually, I don't even know how much of a landslide, or how close it really is. I think Danny Phantom, honestly, is winning. I think Danny Phantom is winning. I think Gravity Falls. I think Danny Phantom might just have to win this one. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I just saw someone put in the chat, Keyshawn McCree. Yo, if you're a sponsor, put a Keyshawn emoticon in the chat. I think Danny Phantom wins, honestly, though. So we're gonna go bwop. Danny Phantom made it to the finals. So now, my dudes, it's gonna be Dexter's Laboratory versus the Amazing World of Gumball. Time. Semifinals, you guys already know what to do. Dexter's Laboratory versus the Amazing World of Gumball. Do it. Do the thing. You guys know what's up. Do it. I'm so hyped. This is such a fun live stream. Type 1 in the chat if you're having a fun time tonight, because this is a really creative thing we've done. This is something completely off the wall. We've never done anything like this for a live stream before. So I'm having a lot of fun doing it. This is something completely just brand new, essentially. But go! Dexter's Laboratory versus Amazing World of Gumball. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. Gumball, Dexter, Gumball, Dexter, Dexter, Gumball, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Dexter, Gumball, Dexter, Phantom. Oh, shoot. There's a bunch of ones, too. Oh, boy. This chat is blowing the fuck up right now. Yes, you've got to chill, my guy. I know you're having fun spamming and everything, but I want to be able to see other people's answers as well. So please chill with the spam. I would appreciate it. That's a Raven. Oh, my gosh, Turbigan. That's a little bit wild. That's a little bit wild, to be honest, because that's not even Nickelodeon, and that's not even Cartoon Network. Maybe we could open this up to Disney Channel, like, real-life shows, live-action shows in the future, but I don't know. Because there's a lot of other cool, like, fandoms we could put against each other. Like, obviously, we still have this Disney vs. Pixar one, but I don't think we're going to have time to do that one tonight. Because you guys obviously know I like to try to wrap up these live streams at about midnight, and we've already been going on for an hour and a half on just this one bracket. So doing a whole nother bracket tonight might not happen. We might have to save that for another live stream. If you guys are down, if you guys want to move on, our next live stream can be gaming and stuff. Yeah, that would be... we could do that. Like, if you guys don't like us doing these more different kind of live streams, that's completely understandable. But I'm thinking we could do that. Anime would be a really, really fun one. Anime would be a very fun one, in my opinion. Because you obviously know, I really like anime. A lot of you guys up in the chat really like anime, so it's just kind of... that could be a fun one to put up against each other. The live-action Nickelodeon versus live-action Disney shows could be really fun. Like stuff like iCarly, Drake and Josh versus Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Wizards of Waverly Place, That's a Raven. Those kind of shows could really go against each other. Tony just goes anime with 2 hearts. You fucking bonobo. Fucking bonobo. Zuzana says this is a lot of fun. I'm glad you guys are having fun with these, just putting the fandoms against each other. We could totally do more of these in the near future if you guys are down, if you guys like it. Or with that being said, more gaming live streams, because I know I said I really wanted to live stream Detective Pikachu as soon as that game came out, and I had full intention of doing it. I had the GFX ordered and is in fact ready for the day 1 release to do a live stream of it ASAP. And guess what? Your boy totally forgot his backpack, which had his DS in it, in Skylar's car. So now my DS is currently in Nashville. So I can't exactly live stream Detective Pikachu if I don't have Detective Pikachu. RIP! It's fine because I'll be there in 2 days anyways, and I can get it back. But yeah, I pulled a bonobo. I pulled a dumbass move. It was a blonde moment. I totally forgot my DS in my girlfriend's car. So RIP. It's a big old oof. Yeah, you're right. So with that being said, my dudes, we got very sidetracked there. But Dexter's Laboratory versus The Amazing World of Gumball, my dudes. Put your answers up in the chat. Put your votes in the chat. You already know. Go for it. Go. Go. Gumball, Gumball, Dexter, Gumball, Dexter, 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 Gumball, Gumball, Dexter, Dexter. Wow, that's a lot of votes. That's a lot of damage. Ryler. Ryler's adorable. I love Ryler. Ryler is the bestest thing ever. Makes me happy. Gumball, Dexter, Dexter, Gumball, Dexter, Dexter, Neil deGrasse Tyson, Gumball, Dexter, Gumball, Dexter, Blue's Clues. Oof, that's a lot of damage right there. Dexter, Dexter, Gumball. You're coming to Atlanta. I look an hour and away. That's so cool, man, to me. I'm not going to get to do much in Atlanta, though, because when I'm there, I'm going to have to record with Dylan, and then I immediately am going back to Detroit, so. Oof. But I will be doing a lot of stuff in Nashville. I'm going to MTech, which is an anime and gaming convention, so if you guys want to go and meet me and Ash, Jordan, Dylan, Nathan, Decatur, Skylar, we can do that. We can do that. Pikmin 4, Pokemon Playhouse. Fun fact, I actually rewatched my Pokemon Playhouse video today because I have an idea for another one-off Pokemon video that I want to do in the near future. But obviously, you guys know I have a very, very busy next couple of weeks, so expect that one-off Pokemon video to happen in April for sure. I think Dexter won, to be honest. So we're going to put the winner of this matchup as Dexter's Laboratory. But with that being said, my dudes, it is time for the finals. Danny Phantom versus Dexter's Laboratory. This It's going to be a really difficult one. This is going to be a really, really difficult one, my dudes. Which one do you think is the winner? Which one do you think is the winner? Danny Phantom or Dexter's Laboratory? Put your answer in the chat. It's the final two. The final two. We're settling this one once and for all. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult. Maybe not. Maybe not. I think Danny Phantom is winning. Like, honestly, just kind of looking at the chat right now. I think Danny Phantom is the clear winner. SpongeBob. Damn it, Tony. Everyone, just get a whole bunch of damn it Tonys up in the chat. If you're a sponsor for damn it Tony with the bonobo emoticon, just fucking that was a damn it Tony moment. He said SpongeBob. SpongeBob didn't even fucking make it past round 1, bitches. Look at that shit right there. Look at that shit right there. But yeah, guys. He's a phantom. Won the entire tournament according to you guys. All up in the chat. You guys voted for Danny Phantom as the winner. So get a whole bunch of Danny Phantom hype all up in the chat. Now with that being said, my dudes, I do have to throw out there. It's not necessarily saying Danny Phantom is better than all the other shows on this whole tournament here. Keep in mind, these are just head-to-head matchups. If we were making a list, they would be ranked much differently. But because of that, you had to make some very difficult decisions. You had to put some very hard shows up against each other. Like, obviously, SpongeBob versus Avatar knocked out a very, 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 very strong contender right off the bat. Right off the bat. So, it's not, I'm not necessarily saying, and Danny Phantom's better than the rest of these shows. Not by any means. Because, like I said, we had to eliminate some very strong choices. This is just how they go head-to-head. And that, I think, makes it a lot more fun and a lot more competitive. And that's when you get to put the two fandoms against each other to get to argue why their show is better, in your opinion. So, because of this, I do want to thank you all for your support. Tonight was a very fun time with a lot of hype and a lot of just putting the fandoms against each other. It's a lot of fun. The phantoms, if you will. Oof. Big ol' oof. Give me some other ideas if you want to do more of these tournament kind of live streams in the future, because obviously we can do a lot of other fandoms as well in the near future. Yeah, I don't know. I had a fun time. With that being said, I'm going to show off my list. All right, drum roll, please. All right, here it is. Whop. This is my list right here. This right here. How the tournament went for me. Video games is a good idea. I like that one a lot. But we're going to be going through, like, category by category, and I'll explain for all of my decisions, all of my reasonings here. So, maybe the different gens from Pokemon. Beast Mode's broad. That's not a bad idea at all. It's not a bad idea at all. That could be like a 7-way bracket. That'd be a little bit ridiculous, to be honest. But Fairly Odd Parents versus Danny Phantom, first things first. I think that one, honestly, that one just very difficult. A very difficult first round, to be honest. Because of that, I mean, obviously, I like Danny Phantom better, and Danny Phantom won. Danny Phantom is just much more of a badass show. It's a lot more on the serious side, but it's not like it takes itself seriously. It's still a very lighthearted show, and I watched it a lot more growing up. Now, I can't deny, however, that the old school Fairly Odd Parents shows are very, very good series. It's good. It's really good. It's really fucking good. So, I couldn't have gone wrong with either choice, but at the end of the day, I think Danny Phantom's better. And obviously, you guys think so too. That's also something that I really want to throw out there as well about our community bracket that we made, is that they weren't my decisions, they were your decisions. All of these are who the chat decided out of the shows that were against each other. There we go. I was trying to, like, get the words out. I'm not a huge Fairly Odd Parents fan, to be honest. I really fucking like the show. It's just I like Danny Phantom much better. But yeah, keep in mind. Now, obviously, with that being said as well, it was pretty difficult for at least me to choose and figure out which one actually, like, was voted for more when the chat gets blown up like that. I tried my best, and I tried to keep it unbiased, but it was pretty difficult on my part. And I saw a lot of people who were like, this is fucking rigged! And it was like, bro, it's not that serious. We're just choosing between TV shows. At the end of the day, all these are some great shows. But with that being said, we're going to switch on back over to my bracket here. Hey Arnold versus the Wild Thornberrys. I went with Hey Arnold because I personally never really had much of a childhood with either of these shows. Obviously, I'm much younger than a lot of these shows here on the bracket. But, like, as far as Hey Arnold and Wild Thornberrys are concerned, I don't think I've ever actually really seen an episode of Wild Thornberrys, or if I did, I was like 4 or 5. Hey Arnold, I can at least say, came on Nicktoons at like 11 at night. I can at least throw that out there. So I put Hey Arnold on there. But with that being said, the next round was Rugrats versus Cat Dog, which same thing there. Both of them are very older shows. But the thing is that Rugrats went on much longer than Cat Dog did. Rugrats ended when I was about in 1st or 2nd grade, as opposed to Cat Dog, which really wasn't a thing when I was like young enough to watch a lot of cartoons. I was a lot more like I was basically, I think, like a toddler when Cat Dog was a thing. I might be wrong, though. I'm not entirely sure about the history of Cat Dog or when the show was in its prime, because I was too young to give a fuck. I just wanted to eat, sleep, and just, I was a little baby boy. So, Rugrats definitely took the cake for that one. I love the shit out of Rugrats. I watched that show non-stop growing up. And actually, fun fact, I just learned that Rugrats is, believe it or not, on Hulu. And, yeah, after this live stream, when I get in bed and I start trying to fall asleep tonight, I'm throwing Rugrats on the TV, because after making this list, I was like, you know what? Kind of want to watch some Rugrats now that I found out it's on Hulu, so I'm going to Chromecast that up on my TV. And we're going to watch some fucking Rugrats tonight. So get excited for that shit, even though obviously you're not going to watch Rugrats with me, but get excited for me. Rugrats is fucking good. So the next matchup is
Fuck you, Ryan.
Oh boy, Skylar Foley just donated. Oh boy, Skylar Foley just donated and said it's canon. I mean, I can't exactly deny that. It's not like I can deny it, you guys. That's just oof. It's a little bit of an oof. But actually, though, wait, no, that's not what I wanted up. Hold up. Hold up. I do want to show something real quick, though. Just real quick. Whop, there we go. I want to open up Twitter just for half a second. Just for half a second. Guys, look how fucking good this picture is. This picture makes me really, really happy. I love this so much. Danny just goes, oh shoot, they're dating. Wow! That was the most like sarcastic thing I think Danny like could have possibly said. It's like, oh my god. Like, yeah, guys, Skylar makes me a happy boy. I like Skylar. Guys, try to tell me this picture is not, like, solid as shit, though. Like, this is a good picture. Like, we're all smiling and stuff. Here, I can swap it over to the screen. Like, we're all smiling and stuff, and, like, and she's in my arms, and it's just, do I make you a happy boy? Oh, shit, it's fucking Vinny. Guys, get a whole bunch of hype up in the chat for Vinny. That was not actually the best moment I was expecting Vinny to show up for. We're kind of wrapping up stream a little bit, my guy. But get a whole bunch of hype up in the chat for Vinny. So, Vinny, tonight we actually we did an entire, I don't know, you're really fucking, like, active as shit on Twitter, so you're probably aware of this, but, you guys know, are you aware of the whole, like, Disney vs. Pixar bracket thing that's going around Twitter? What we're doing is we're taking that trend from Twitter and we're transitioning it over to YouTube, and instead of doing Disney vs. Pixar, we did, as a community, we created a bracket for Nickelodeon versus Cartoon Network, and we went through every single round in the tournament, and we let the chat decide their favorite show between the two, whether it was Fairly Odd Parents, Danny Phantom, Hey Arnold, Wild Thornberrys, Teen Titans Adventure Time, and things like that. So, we had a lot of fun today. We put a whole bunch of fandoms against each other, and we debated it out, and at the end of the day, Danny Phantom won the entire tournament. It was all up to the chat. You guys voted, and Danny Phantom was the ultimate winner of the chats. And now, because of this, LiveStream's kind of wrapping up at this point. However, I, before the live stream, put together my own little bracket of just my personal opinions that are outside of the chat's opinions. And yeah, we're going over all of my decisions from all these shows that we put up against each other. So, but then I kind of got a little bit sidetracked. I got a little bit sidetracked and started talking about Skylar. It happens. It happens. But with that being said, where were we? We were at SpongeBob SquarePants versus Avatar: The Last Airbender. That was the thumbnail of this live stream. That's the title of this live stream. That was the most difficult decision out of the entire bracket, in my opinion, out of the entire tournament. I think SpongeBob versus Avatar is the most difficult decision, because obviously SpongeBob is like the main character of Nickelodeon. That is their Mickey Mouse, essentially. That is their most popular series on the network. However, Avatar: The Last Airbender is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. And like, the older episodes of SpongeBob, like, are absolutely fucking fantastic, to be completely honest. They're fantastic. Yo, the boy Dino is all up in the chat as well. Everybody get some Dino hype all up in the chat. Wait, no, that's not the button I wanted to hit. Dino hype! Let's go! I can't believe I accidentally hit the angry Keyshawn button. Son of a bitch, but that's the face that I'm going to give Dino. I can't recreate that for the life of me. Keyshawn just fucking nailed it. I love his face. Oh my gosh. Keyshawn is such a good boy. But, yeah, so SpongeBob versus Avatar. Very, very, very difficult. Very, very, very difficult. But at the end of the day, Avatar is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. So, Avatar is the winner out of those two. Next up, we have Rocko's Modern Life versus Invader Zim. And literally, when you guys voted on our community tournament bracket, Invader Zim was a landslide for every single one. For every single matchup that I had, every single round. You guys just love Invader Zim so much. And but honestly, though, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not huge into Invader Zim. That's a little bit before my time, and Rocko's Modern Life is definitely before my time. So both of those shows I don't really have strong emotional attachment for, and I can't really say I watched more than 2 episodes of either. So because of that, Invader Zim was the winner out of those two. At least in my opinion. In my opinion, Invader Zim beat it because I've seen it. However, with that being said, that doesn't mean that Rocko's Modern Life is a bad show or anything like that. These are just my personal opinions, and it's kind of difficult to choose your favorite show when you really haven't seen the other show. I'm a young boy, but yeah. But as far as the community tournament was concerned, Invader Zim won. As far as my opinions are concerned, Invader Zim also won that round. Next is As Told by Ginger versus Chalk Zone. I've never seen a single episode of As Told by Ginger in my life. In my entire life, I've never seen a single episode of As Told by Ginger. However, your boy is very, very into Chalk Zone. Chalk Zone is a really fucking awesome show, in my opinion. I really liked it a lot. So because of that, Chalk Zone blew Ed Soul by Ginger out of the water. Now, I don't know if you guys were actually able to tell or not, but when we were going through and the chat was deciding their favorite shows for every single round, I was trying to keep it as non-biased as possible. I was trying to keep it as non-biased about. I never put any, and I mean any of my opinions on TV shows in any of these rounds while you guys were choosing for our community tournament over here. So I try to keep the answers as unbiased as possible, so then that way I didn't influence any of the votes on your guys' end or anything. So with that being said, the next round is Angry Beavers versus Real Monsters. And I've seen 1 episode of Angry Beavers. I've seen 0 episodes of Real Monsters. So I put Angry Beavers, but I can't say I have any sort of emotional attachment to either of those. Like I said, I'm a young boy. And then the last round for the Nickelodeon side of things was Jimmy Neutron versus Rocket Power. And both of those shows are some awesome shows. I liked both of them very, 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 very much. But I'm going to have to hand it over to Jimmy Neutron. I liked Jimmy Neutron quite a bit. I've seen at least almost all of the episodes. I think I've seen almost all of the episodes of Jimmy Neutron, so I have a very strong emotional attachment to that show. But I really, really, really love Rocket Power as well. It's just, Jimmy Neutron is a good show. Now, we're going to be moving things over to the Cartoon Network side of things. We have Teen Titans and Adventure Time up against each other. And all right, unpopular opinion, I know, roast me in the comments all you want. Not the biggest fan of Adventure Time. I can't say I really like that show too much. To be completely honest, I'm not too big of a fan of Adventure Time. And because of that, honestly though, Teen Titans took the cake. Teen Titans is just a really, really, really dope show already. So just not much of a competition there. Dexter's Laboratory versus Steven Universe. Both of those shows, believe it or not, I haven't seen much of. Dexter's Laboratory was a little bit before my time. I was pretty damn young when that show was in its prime, so don't really have an emotional attachment to that one. And then Steven Universe, I've seen a few episodes of, but I never got into it. But like Steven Universe's soundtrack is like pretty fucking good soundtrack. So Steven Universe won, but I don't have that strong of an emotional attachment to either of these shows, so it wasn't a big decision in my opinion. And because of that, Teen Titans obviously is going to beat Steven Universe in the next round. Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends versus the Powerpuff Girls. Now, when we were choosing as a chat between those two shows, I said, guys, I already know which one Keyshawn's going to choose. Keyshawn loves both of these shows, but Keyshawn fucking loves the shit out of Powerpuff Girls. A lot. Like, Keyshawn loves that show to death. However, I'm not Keyshawn. See? All right. There's a very clear difference here. Can you tell which one it is? It's the skin color. Oh my gosh. But, yeah. So, I had a very, very, very strong childhood with Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends. I watched almost every episode of that growing up. I played all the Flash games on Cartoon Network. I love so much about this show, to be completely honest. Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends is a fantastic show, in my opinion. Now, the next round was Courage the Cowardly Dog versus Ed, Edd, and Eddy. And because of this, both of these shows were pretty out of my time. I was pretty young when both of them were in their prime. Now, obviously, Ed, Edd, and Eddy went a little bit longer than Courage, but I never got big into either of these. And a lot of people are like, what the fuck, Ed, and Eddy's a fantastic show. And for all of you guys who are really into Ed, Edd, and Eddy, that's good for you. Congratulations. But personally, I never got into either. And as a kid, I actually disliked Courage the Cowardly Dog. If anything, I actually disliked Courage. So because of that, I put Ed, Edd, and Eddy, but Foster's is going to kick its ass in the next round anyways. Now, the next round is Chowder versus Regular Show. And here's the thing. Here's another unpopular opinion. I don't really like Regular Show that much, to be honest. I do really, however, like Chowder. Well, it's not my favorite show by any means, but I would never turn it off when it came on TV growing up. So, because of that, Chowder definitely outtook Regular Show. And now is the big one, in my opinion. It's Ben 10 versus Codename Kids Next Door. This was a very, very, very big one. Ben 10 was my favorite show growing up as a kid, on Cartoon Network at least. Danny Phantom was my next favorite show. Well, Danny Phantom was my favorite show on Nickelodeon, and then Ben 10 was my favorite show on Cartoon Network. Now you're probably wondering, because of that, if Danny Phantom was your favorite show growing up, how come Avatar beat it? Well, notice how I said growing up. Avatar, I liked it better as I got older, but growing up, I liked Danny Phantom. And I wasn't a fan of Avatar. Does that make sense? Because Avatar, you have to be a little bit older to understand the story and just the progression of everything. But Danny Phantom is a little bit more geared for kids over Avatar. So, I personally really liked both shows growing up. Both Danny Phantom and Ben 10 were my biggest shows growing up throughout elementary school. So Ben 10 has a very, very special place in my heart. I even owned the Omnitrix, and I'd wear it to school every day and stuff. And I'd be like, this thing's happening. I need to be a superhero. I'm Ben 10 and forearms. And I'd I'd turn the little dial, hit the thing, and I'd pretend to be forearms, and I'd try to like do things, and I'd try to save the world. I'd be Heat Blast. I remember going swimming in my pool, which is outside in the summer. We open up the pool, and I'd turn my little Omnitrix, and I'd be Ripjaw, and I'd hit it, and then I'd go and dive into the pool, and then my mom would be like, Ryan, don't dive in the pool! You're gonna break your neck! And then I'd be like, but Mom, I'm Ripjaw. But Mom, I'm Ripjaw. I have to dive in the pool. It's so much. It's so much. But honestly, though, in case anyone isn't crazy familiar with how Ben 10 is, this is Ripjaw. He was the really cool swimming alien in the show. It was just fucking Ben 10 was a bomb-ass show, my dudes. Ben 10 is a bomb-ass show. If you didn't watch Ben 10 growing up, you're kind of missed out, to be honest. Ben 10 is a good-ass show. Riley Jones with a $2 super chat. This man says, you should send this bracket to Butch Hartman. Dude, Butch Hartman would kick my ass. I said Avatar was better than Danny Phantom. Oh, sorry, Butch. Oh my gosh, yo, new Super Mario Bros. And Pokemon. Welcome to the live stream. What's up, my dude? I gotta go bye, Ryan. See ya. Yeah, thank you so much for hanging out tonight, my dude. Where were we? We were talking about Ben 10. Huge show for me growing up. Loved the hell out of it. And I would not mind. I played a ton of the Ben 10 video games growing up as a kid, and I would not mind actually live streaming a Ben 10 video game. So if you guys would be into that idea, let me know. Maybe we could do it. Now, the next round is Amazing World of Gumball versus Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Now, here's the thing. Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy was a little bit of... Yeah. Danny. You're not wrong. I'm not by any means saying Kids Next Door was not a good show, because I really liked watching that show growing up as well. I actually remember my favorite episode growing up of Codename Kids Next Door. There's one episode where they played a really intricate version of tag throughout their like little hideout, their little team base. Like all of them, they like fucked with each other, and they like had these little mind games going on. And like it was just, number one was like he like got into like a really emotional moment with like this girl, and he put his hand out to hold her hand while she was like kind of like in tears, if I remember correctly. And then when she held his hand, he just looks at her and goes, "I'm it," and then runs off. And I'm like, damn. Dude, Codename Kids Next Door was a great show, but like I said, Ben 10, very huge part of my childhood. Loved the hell out of it. But yeah, Codename Kids Next Door is a good show as well. I'm actually number 3 from Codename Kids Next Door. Hold up, I want to look at a picture of 3. If 3 is Danny, I want to see this. So hold up. Let me go take a look. Codename Kids Next Door. I can't just type. It's okay. Number 3. Oh, yeah, Danny. 100% that's you. 100% this is so you. If we're going to be honest here. So with that being said, let me go. So now, we're at Amazing World of Gumball versus Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, before my time, when I was growing up, it was kind of ending. It's an older show. I never liked it, honestly, low-key. Courage the Cowardly Dog and Billy and Mandy scared me as a kid, and I was too scared to watch them. If I'm gonna be honest here, I was too scared to watch them, so I never got into either of those shows, and in fact, I actually dislike them, if anything. But yeah, I can't say I really watch Gumball, though, if I'm gonna be completely honest. So I'm gonna have to say Gumball wins, but not because I want it to, I guess. I don't know. Does that make sense to you guys? Hopefully it makes sense to you guys. Oh my gosh. And then the last round for the first round, as far as Cartoon Network goes, is Class of 3000 versus My Gym Partner's a Monkey. And actually, though, I liked both of these shows quite a bit while growing up, watching them on Cartoon Network. Class of 3000, it hit hard for me because obviously music, I like that a lot. And then My Gym Partner's a Monkey was just funny as hell. So I knew I couldn't go wrong with either of those shows. However, yeah, I have to give it to My Gym Partner's a Monkey a little bit. I watched that one a little bit more. But yeah, both of them are definitely a lot more of the underground Cartoon Network shows. Class of 3000 and My Gym Partner and Monkey were never really huge as far as Cartoon Network was concerned back in the day. So couldn't go wrong with either of them, but I had to give it to My Gym Partner and Monkey. I like the show just a little bit more. However, the Class of 3000 games on CartoonNetwork.com, like the Flash games, were pretty damn fucking good, to be completely honest. They were some good-ass Flash games. So if you guys ever get a chance to come across those, I had a fun time playing them. Now, with that being said, time to move on over to the next round of the Nickelodeon side of things. Danny Phantom versus Hey Arnold. I already talked about Danny Phantom, biggest show I watched while growing up, and Hey Arnold was out of my time, so Danny Phantom easily beat that one. Rugrats versus Avatar, though. That is a pretty difficult one, because I love both of those shows to death. Rugrats, however, older than Avatar, and I really fucking love Avatar. Avatar is in my top 5 favorite shows ever. Not even just Nickelodeon shows, just in general. So obviously I had to give it to Avatar. However, it doesn't mean I dislike Rugrats. And like I said, Rugrats is actually on Hulu, so I'm going to be watching Rugrats tonight after this live stream. It's going to be a lot of fun. However, yeah, Avatar. I just got a lot more into that show as I got older, and I could kind of appreciate the story and the character progression and just everything a lot more. So, Avatar beat Rugrats there. Invader Zim versus Chalk Zone. Honestly, I already talked about this earlier. Invader Zim never had much of a childhood with. However, I loved the shit out of Chalk Zone. Chalk Zone was a really dope show. So obviously, Chalk Zone beat out Invader Zim, in my opinion. It just did. And then Angry Beavers versus Jimmy Neutron. Like I said, I've seen one episode of Angry Beavers, maybe. That show is out of my time period. However, Jimmy Neutron I watched a shit ton of. I love that show like crazy. And because of that, Jimmy Neutron beats out Angry Beavers. So there we go. That's that round. And now on to the Cartoon Network side of things over here. Teen Titans versus Steven Universe. Like I said earlier, not big into Steven Universe, only seen a couple episodes of it. However, soundtrack's amazing, but I watched a ton of Teen Titans growing up as a kid. Played a lot of the Flash games on CartoonNetwork.com, and there was one, actually, hold up. There's one, I wanna see if I can actually find this. I wanna see if I can maybe find this. Give me half a second, my dudes. Give me half a second, my dudes. We're gonna come over here. This game. My dudes. This GameCube game right here. Oh, that just hit some fucking nostalgia. This game is so fucking good growing up. Y'all don't understand. It's so good. This game is such a fucking good game. I fucking loved the shit out of it. I played a lot of the Teen Titans GameCube game with my older brother growing up. And is a multiplayer co-op game, and that's why it has a very strong place in my heart, because I got to grow up. I played a lot of it with my brother, and so I have a lot of emotional attachment to that show, to that video game, because obviously it was brotherly love. It was a lot of fun. Me and my brother actually beat that game, and I don't know, spoilers for a Teen Titans game that I'm sure none of you are gonna actually play. The very last level, when you beat the final boss, they break the fourth wall, and they're like, "Are you controlling us?" And me and my brother were like, "Oh shit!" Fuck, broke the fuck wall and that shit. Damn. Okay, never mind. Maybe not that much. I was 6 and my brother was 12, but like, that blew our little minds, dude. That game was so good. The storyline was so dope. The gameplay was really good, and I would not mind live streaming that game if I got some friends to play it with, because there was also really fucking cool. Like, not only it was a co-op story game, puzzle game kind of thing, but there was like a multiplayer battle mode in it as well. You could fight your friends. There was like over like 30 fucking characters you could play as. You could play as all of the heroes. You could play all of the villains. You could play as fucking almost every fucking character in the series. It was a good ass game, to be honest. So I don't know if you guys are interested in me streaming it at some point. I could. I have the entire thing of Avatar, all the discs. I also have that Blue Blazer. It's really fucking cool. I love the series to death. But yeah. Fosters versus Ed, and Eddie. I would only play as Starfire. I was Starfire in Teen Titans, the game. Because Starfire was my best character. I played as her the best. She had this little, like, green energy beam that was like, and she could, like, throw little energy orbs. She'd be like, and my brother was Raven. It was a lot of fun. Or he'd be Robin sometimes, I think. I would swap out between Starfire, mainly Starfire, but I also played as Beast Boy a little bit. My brother would swap out between Raven and Robin. But anyways, yeah, Fosters versus Ed, and Eddie. Like I said earlier, I'm not big into Ed, and Eddie personally, so Fosters was a no-brainer for me there. Shatter versus Ben 10. Like I said earlier, Ben 10, gigantic part of my childhood, so no-brainer there. And then Amazing World of Gumball versus My Gym Partner's a Monkey. I never got into Gumball, but I saw quite a bit of My Gym Partner's a Monkey while it was at least in its hype growing up when I was in like kindergarten and stuff. So because of that, My Gym Partner's a Monkey won. Now on to the Nickelodeon side of things. Danny Phantom versus Avatar. I already explained that one. Avatar won. Hardest decision probably in the entire bracket. That was the hardest decision for me, because like I said, Danny Phantom was the biggest show I watched growing up, but Avatar I appreciated a lot more as I got older, because like the story is a lot more of a serious story, and you can wrap your head around it when you're older, as far as like the character development goes, the plot line, the story, the progression of all of the seasons and the episodes. Because the thing is with Danny Phantom is that, yeah, all the episodes were connected in some way, but like they were all basically one-off episodes. Avatar, the story progressed throughout the entire series. However, with that being said, there was no wrong answer as far as I'm concerned between Danny Phantom and Avatar, but what it came down to was Danny Phantom was like when I was in elementary school versus Avatar was junior high and then high school. Does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense, and you guys can respect my opinions, because obviously if you respect my opinions, I'll respect yours. It's not that serious. These are Nickelodeon TV shows. Let's be honest here. Now, on to the next round, which is Chalk Zone versus Jimmy Neutron, which is also a very difficult decision for me. This is when the choices get a lot more hard to choose between. Chalk Zone was a little bit before my time, whereas Jimmy Neutron I was very big into when I was growing up. So, Jimmy Neutron beat out Chalk Zone in my opinion there. Now, next up is Teen Titans versus Fosters, and I just watched so much Fosters growing up, and I never watched as much Teen Titans. Teen Titans was just so, it wasn't before my time necessarily, it was just older than Foster's was. Foster's was a very, very big show when I was growing up. And obviously I was a lot more into the Teen Titans video game than the actual show itself. Not to say I dislike Teen Titans, not by any means, but Foster's was a very big show for me growing up. And then Ben 10 versus My Gym Partner's Monkey. No brainer. Like I said earlier, Ben 10 was just a huge, huge, huge show for me growing up, and that won there. Now next up is Avatar versus Jimmy Neutron. Avatar versus Danny Phantom honestly was a more difficult decision for me than this. It wasn't necessarily, well, okay, it was actually fucking no-brainer, honestly. It was Avatar winning. So Avatar easily beat out Jimmy, and then Ben 10 easily beat out Foster's, and then Avatar versus Ben 10, which was a pretty difficult decision for me, but like I said, what it basically comes down to is favorite show growing up, favorite show now. So Avatar was the winner. Bye guys, gotta go talk to a cute boy. I wonder who that is, Danny. You're not slick. It's Asteroid. So, but actually though, with that being said, that was the Nickelodeon versus Cartoon Network bracket. With that being said, that was the Nickelodeon versus Cartoon Network bracket. So, we're going to wrap up the live stream here. Today was an incredibly fun stream. We got to talk about our childhoods and everything, and a bunch of shows that were obviously pretty meaningful to us. So, with that being said, now I think we're going to go do a little bit of a raid on someone who's live. I'm not sure who's live. I don't know if I have any friends who are live right now. So I'll check around and I'll see if I have any friends who are live. And if I do, then we will raid the shit out of them. And I think we're going to raid Crimson Creamer. He donated some money throughout the live stream, so I think he deserves a bit of a raid. In case you guys don't know, Crimson Creamer does some content, puts a lot of work into it. I'm sure you've heard this whole spiel before. Can you tell I kind of lost my voice a little bit throughout this live stream? I did a lot of screaming, a lot of yelling. So thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Go support Crimson Creamer. He works hard at what he does, and he actually has a brand new layout. He has a brand new overlay on his live stream. So go. If you guys don't know how raid works, you show up in a live stream. I want you guys to spam King Corefish raid until he notices. You're not allowed to stop spamming until he notices. I'm going to hang out in his chat a little bit tonight, so if you guys want to keep hanging out with me, you can talk to me a little bit in the chat, ask me questions, whatever. You can go do that over in his channel. So there you go. Go give him a powerful King Corefish raid. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Today was a very fun live stream. Very different than anything else we've ever done. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next live stream.